I think that choosing the right hair colour for yourself is probably one of the most trickiest things that you can do. But a general rule of thumb is that those that burn easily in the sun are warmer people, and those that tend to go pink in the sun are cooler people. Now it's the cooler people that you have to be very careful of, because they're the ones that tend to throw red up, and you know, if you've gone lighter yourself before, you probably know that you're a little bit prone to going that sort of horrible gingery colour. So the best thing is that those sort of people, if you're going to have your hair coloured, then go and see a professional hair colourist. I think safely you could take yourself lighter 1 or 2 shades, but if you want to go lighter than that, then I would go and see a colourist, professional colourist, because it's just too difficult. Now if you want to go darker, I would recommend just using a semi and only go 1 or 2 shades darker. The problem is if you use a tint and you go dark and you hate it, the only way of getting out really is to bleach it out. So if you use a semi-permanent colour, go 1 or 2 shades darker, then at least that will wash out naturally, and then you can, you know, go on to use another colour. Now the only way to make a real safe, dramatic colour change is to go to a professional colour specialist. Don't try it on your own. It's just too difficult. And if you do this at home, you're going to end up spending an absolute fortune getting it colour corrected. Now if you're a lovely brunette or an auburn naturally and you want to go to a really blonde bombshell, I would highly recommend against it. I mean, to be honest, you know, what a beautiful colour, why on earth would you want to change it? But you know, if you do want to do that and your heart's set on that, then just go to a specialist. Don't try and do it at home. Now if you're really blonde and you want to go black, I would just be very, very careful. You see, the thing is that when you bleach somebody's hair and you bleach up to a blonde, then you take a lot of those pigments out. So you have to pack those back in when you go back darker again. So unless it's done by a professional and somebody that knows what they're doing, you can have all sorts of problems like the hair going green, or you know, just disastrous problems. So if you're going to do that, I would highly recommend that you see a professional colourist. Now if you've got highlighted hair and you're considering going for an overall colour, just remember that every 5 weeks you're going to have a regrowth, about a centimetre regrowth. And the other thing to bear in mind is that when you go for an overall colour, normally you'll see some warmth kicking through unless you have your hair bleached. The only way that celebrities go from black to white or white to black overnight is they have a really, really good colourist with them all the time. Now when we do this, what we do is we start around about 6 o'clock in the evening, and we'll work through. We make sure that we use, you know, top quality products. We make sure that even before that we do that they're using right products at home, so that their hair's in brilliant condition, and then we'll work through the night and very, very carefully we'll colour that hair.